Quiet quitting. What the hell is that? Hey guys, it's Andy. This is Mindset Matters More. And today we're going to talk about quiet quitting, which is when you've reached a point in your career or at a specific job or even in a relationship or even with your own life, just in general, where you are doing the bare minimum to get by, to not get noticed, to not get fired, to not progress, but just you're doing the bare minimum. Now, like I'm saying, you can do that in your relationship where you're just kind of maintaining, going through the process of, your day. Hey, how you doing? Love you. Okay. There's no true intimacy. There's no true connection. You can do it at work where you're just showing up, doing an okay job at, whatever your tasks are for the day. You can do it with your health where you're not outright abusing it, but you're not really taking care of it. Like there's many ways in which you can quiet quit. And I want to talk about why this is poisonous to your life. Okay. So, you can already feel the vibration of that word, quiet quitting. But let me tell you what is really important. Okay. So let's talk about job because this is really where the notion came from. It's like, you're at a job where you are doing the bare minimum. And the argument for it is, well, you should only be showing up and doing what they're paying you to do. Okay, that is a fair assessment. Yes, do what you are paid to do. Now, two things that I would like to just point out, okay? One is that the tasks that you are paid to do, that you are required to do, you should always be doing them to the best of your ability. Now, going above and beyond, if you're able to do that, then you need to be doing that. Why is that? Energetically, if you're showing up and you're doing the bare minimum, you are not honoring the personhood in you. You are not honoring the strength, powerful, amazing person that you are. Now, if you get to the point where you're like, I'm not going to do that for this company, it's time to move the fuck on. Okay? So your spirit is always supposed to show up at 100%. When you are tamping it down, when you are preventing yourself from shining your light and being the superstar, rock star that you are, because you're in a position where you don't like the job, you don't like the company, you don't like the people, you don't like the work, whatever it is, it's time to shift. It is a signal for you to leave. Now, I would recommend that you continue to shine your light until you find a way to transition out of it. We've talked about this before. You cannot manifest your dream life from a place of hating everything that you're doing. So you still have to show up like you still love it no matter what. Okay, that's first and foremost. Okay, the second thing to quiet quitting is that when you quiet quit, you are signaling to other people around you that you're not capable of more. You can't be promoted. You can't transition to another position. Like nobody's going to trust you with any more responsibility. Nobody's going to trust you to help them in their time of need. Like you are basically signaling to other people that, no, this is all I got. This, like you cannot give me more because even at this level, I'm not going to do more. And again, if you're at that point where that's all you can give, you can give more, but not in this situation, you need to remove yourself from the situation. Because the third thing is that you are preventing somebody who wants that position. You are preventing somebody who would kill it at that position. You are preventing somebody who would absolutely be ecstatic to have that position. You are preventing them from being able to get into that place. So you're blocking somebody else's blessing. And blocking someone else's blessing, well, that's not good energy on your part, okay? Now think about what that means in terms of your relationship. Like as I was saying all of that, are you doing that in your relationship? Are you phoning it in? Are you only doing the bare minimum so that your partner doesn't leave you, so that your partner doesn't cheat on you? Are you not being proactive in showing them that you love them? Are you not going above and beyond because that's who you are in the relationship and that you want them to know that you love them? If you've gotten to a point where you're like, no, this is all they're going to get out of me because whatever, it may be time to leave them. Now, things might not be so easy. You might be married with children, a mortgage, all these financial commitments together, trips booked and all this stuff. But it's time to start re-examining the relationship. First of all, do you even want to be there? Do you want to be with this person? Because if you want to be with this person, what are you signaling to them by half-assing it? What are you signaling to them with this energy of, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you that I love you and I care about you on a daily basis because, well, you don't do it for me. I mean, is that really why you want to be in the relationship? Like, because they validate something in you? Same thing with a job. Like, are you only there because you want something to validate you? Or are you there because you can validate yourself through the power of your work? And so the last point is, if you are in a relationship and you're just half-assing it, you're blocking somebody else from being with this person. You're blocking somebody else from really loving this person as they see. You're blocking all this energy that they could be receiving from somebody else. And you're blocking somebody who can give you what you need too. Again, you can change your dynamic from inside. There's a whole process to that. I've talked about this before. But this is assuming that you don't even want to be in the relationship anymore. Just like if you don't want to be in the job anymore. My point is, when you are in a relationship, when you are at a job, when you are thinking about your personal health and wellness, you need to show up at 100% so that you can actually see, hey, do I even want to be here? Because when you start to give 100%, if your job is not appreciating it, okay, time for me to go. If you are giving 100% to your partner and they are not appreciating it, it might be time to go. But if you are feeding into this two-way street of you're not giving your effort and therefore they're not giving their effort, I'm not putting in 100%, so I'm not getting a raise. I'm not putting 100%, so my husband, doesn't spend a lot of time with me. The onus is on you to show up at 100% to see whether that thing is even your thing. So quiet quitting implies, I don't want to be there anymore, so I'm just going to do whatever so nobody notices me because, well, that's it. I'm done. I've tried. It's time to move. It's time to move on. It's time to feel like you are being empowered somewhere. And I've talked about how to transition, and it's not out of lack, need, or whatever. You still need to show up at 100%. So my advice, don't quiet quit. Keep giving 100%. Because if you keep giving 100%, the point where you're like, this is not for me comes quicker, comes sooner. Because you see everybody else's level matched to your 100%. Don't silently kill your soul because you just need to make a paycheck. Start shining your light 100%. And then the right job opportunity, the right partner, the right meal, whatever, the right thing will be attracted to you. But stop repelling potential opportunities because you're like, I'm going to half-ass everything. That's not a place that you can get anything and everything that you want. Sorry to tell ya. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you have a beautiful week. Love you guys. Bye.